Have you ever wondered who the Assyrians were, the people who built one of the mightiest empires of the ancient world? Picture the Fertile Crescent, where the Tigris and Euphrates rivers breathe life into the land. Here, nestled between these twin lifelines, civilization itself was born. This is Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization and the birthplace of the Assyrian Empire. The Assyrians were not just any people. They were a force to be reckoned with, a civilization that sprouted from the fertile soil of Mesopotamia and grew into a mighty empire. Their story is not just a tale of kings and conquests, but a narrative of human ingenuity, ambition, and the unyielding will to survive. This is the land where human history first began to take shape, where people first started to write, create laws, build cities, and forge empires. And from this rich tapestry of human innovation, the Assyrian Empire emerged. Now, let's dive into the rise of this powerful empire. The Assyrian Empire didn't just appear out of thin air. It was a result of centuries of growth and expansion. The roots of the Assyrian Empire can be traced back to the Akkadian Empire, which was one of the earliest empires in human history. The Akkadians, under the leadership of Sargon the Great, created a centralized government and a professional army, setting a precedent for future empires, including the Assyrians. Following the collapse of the Akkadian Empire, the Assyrians rose to prominence. They were initially a group of Semitic people living in the city of Ashur, hence the name Assyrians. Their location near the Tigris River was strategic, providing a natural defense and easy access to trade routes. This is where the story of the Old Assyrian Empire begins. The Old Assyrian Empire, lasting from around 2000 to 1700 BC, was characterized by a burgeoning economy and expansion through trade. Tin and textiles were exported in exchange for gold and silver. This period also saw the development of a postal system and the establishment of harems, or merchant colonies, further expanding their influence and economic power. But it wasn't all about trade. The Assyrians understood the importance of military power. They were among the first to use iron weapons, and their armies were well organized and disciplined. Their military campaigns resulted in the subjugation of neighboring regions, creating a vast network of vassal states that paid tribute to the Assyrian king. The Assyrians also developed a system of administration that was efficient and effective. They divided their empire into provinces, each governed by an appointed official who was responsible for maintaining order and collecting taxes. This system of governance allowed the Assyrian Empire to maintain control over its vast territories. All these factors combined, the strategic location, the focus on trade and military conquest, and the efficient system of governance, laid a solid foundation for the Assyrian Empire. From this strong foundation, the Assyrian Empire was poised for greatness. At its height, the Assyrian Empire was an unmatched force, stretching from Egypt to Persia. This was the era of the Middle and Neo-Assyrian periods, a time when Assyrian power reached its zenith, a pinnacle of authority and influence that was as awe-inspiring as it was formidable. The Middle Assyrian period was marked by the reign of great rulers, each leaving a unique mark on the empire. Among them was Tiglath-Pileser III. His reign was one of consolidation and expansion, a time when Assyria's borders grew like never before. He reformed the military and bureaucracy, creating a well-oiled administrative machine that was the envy of the empires of the time. Following him was Sargon II, a ruler with an iron will and a vision for Assyria that would see it reach new heights. Under his rule, Assyria became the most powerful state in the Near East. He is known for his military campaigns not just for their success, but also for the diplomatic finesse he displayed in managing the conquered territories. But perhaps the most significant of all was Ashurbanipal, the last great king of Assyria. A figure of almost mythical proportions, Ashurbanipal was not just a great warrior and leader, but also a patron of the arts and culture. Under his rule, the empire saw a cultural renaissance, with the establishment of the famous Library of Nineveh, a repository of knowledge that held the wisdom of the ages. These rulers, each in their own right, contributed to the peak of Assyrian power. They built an empire that was a marvel of the ancient world, a beacon of civilization amidst the chaos of the times. Its military might was unmatched, its administration efficient, and its cultural contributions invaluable. Yet, like all empires, the sun began to set on the Assyrian Empire. But that is a story for another time. For now, let us bask in the glory of the Assyrian Empire at its peak, a testament to the heights humanity can reach when driven by ambition, vision, and an unyielding spirit. No empire lasts forever, and the Assyrian Empire was no exception. The fall of this once mighty empire was a result of a complex interplay of internal and external factors. Let's start with the internal strife. The empire had grown vast, stretching from Egypt to Persia, and maintaining control over this expansive territory proved to be a Herculean task. Political corruption and power struggles within the Assyrian court added fuel to the fire. Moreover, the empire's brutal warfare and harsh rule had earned it many enemies. The Assyrians were known for their military prowess, but their tactics, often seen as cruel, fostered resentment among the conquered peoples. This resentment bubbled over into revolts and rebellions, further destabilizing the empire. Externally, the empire was under constant threat of invasions. The Babylonians, Medes, and Scythians, all once subjects or rivals of the Assyrians, saw the empire's internal turmoil as an opportunity. They joined forces and launched an assault on the Assyrian heartland. The final blow came with the loss of the Assyrian capital, Nineveh. In 612 BCE, after a 3-month siege, Nineveh fell to the invading forces. The city was razed to the ground, its palaces set ablaze, and its once grand libraries reduced to ashes. But the empire did not disappear overnight. It continued to resist, albeit in a weakened state, for another 2 decades. Yet with the loss of their capital and the continuous onslaught of external forces, the end was inevitable. The once mighty Assyrian Empire was no more, but its legacy lived on. Even in its decline and fall, the empire left an indelible mark on history, influencing the cultures and civilizations that would follow in its wake. The Assyrian Empire may have fallen, but its impact on history is unmistakable. Let's delve into the enduring legacy of the Assyrian Empire. It's a powerful narrative of influence and innovation, a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity. The Assyrian Empire was, in many ways, a trailblazer, setting a precedent for future empires to follow. Politically, the Assyrians pioneered a style of governance that future empires would replicate. They implemented a centralized system of administration, creating provinces and appointing governors. This efficient system of bureaucracy became a blueprint for successive empires, from the Persians to the Romans. The Assyrians were also masters of war, and their military strategies were groundbreaking. They revolutionized warfare with the introduction of iron weaponry and the use of war chariots. These innovations were subsequently adopted by future empires, shaping the course of military history. But the legacy of the Assyrians extended beyond politics and warfare. They were renowned for their contributions to the arts and architecture. Their intricate stone reliefs, depicting scenes of hunting and warfare, are considered masterpieces of Mesopotamian art. Their ziggurats and palaces, grand in scale and sophisticated in design, reflect the zenith of Assyrian architectural prowess. In the realm of literature, the Assyrians played a pivotal role. They preserved and transcribed thousands of clay tablets featuring myths, epics, and legal codes. This wealth of literature provides invaluable insights into the ancient world, offering a window into the social, economic, and religious dynamics of the time. The Assyrians also occupy a significant place in religious history. They are frequently mentioned in the Bible, their stories intertwined with the narratives of ancient Israel. Their interactions with biblical figures and nations have been a source of fascination and study for centuries. The legacy of the Assyrian Empire is far-reaching, their influence felt across the spheres of politics, warfare, art, literature, and religion. Their story, marked by innovation and ambition, continues to resonate, a reminder of the indomitable spirit of humanity. The Assyrian Empire, a testament to human ingenuity and ambition, continues to echo through the ages. The Assyrian Empire, once a titan of the ancient world, leaves us with many lessons. The cradle of civilization, it rose to prominence with its strategic location and innovative advancements. Its peak of power was marked by an era of expansion, superior military strategies, and unique architectural accomplishments, casting a long shadow over the ancient world. However, even the mightiest fall, and the Assyrian Empire was no exception. Internal conflict, external invasions, and the relentless wheel of time led to its eventual downfall. But from the ashes, the legacy of the Assyrian Empire endures, influencing the course of history and shaping the world we know today. Its echoes can still be heard in our modern society, in our systems of governance, in our architecture, and in our culture. Remember, history is not just about the past, it's about understanding our present and shaping our future. Until next time, keep exploring the past.